Hi, it's Emily with Great Garden Plants, and today we're going to be making some fall containers, one with a little spooky vibe and one with more of a harvest fall vibe. So the plants we're going to be using today are fire alarm coral bells, which are really known for these bright red leaves in its foliage, very vibrant for fall, especially when it hits the sun. Some Primo Peachberry ice coral bells, and these are going to be great for a cascading effect down our containers. And then we're also going to be using our Brilliance autumn fern, perfect fitting for the name, as well as in the fall it gets this beautiful copper hue to it, which is going to really tie in with all of the rest of our harvest vibes. And then the next coral bell that we're also going to be using today to plant is the dressed up evening gown coral bell. This has a really dark foliage, which is going to be great for the spooky feeling we're going for. And then we're also going to be adding in some Japanese painted fern, which has this really beautiful purple stem, as well as this silvery foliage, which is going to look amazing next to this dark foliage that we're adding in with the coral bells. And then just to round everything off, we're going to kind of pull in the light with the dark with these Dolce Wildberry coral bells, which are great because it kind of has a lighter tone of this other color that we're using. So I think it'll tie in great with all three of them. And then the next perennial we're going to be using for our very last smaller container on its own, standing alone, is going to be the school mouse Hosta. This is perfect. It's just the cutest little compact Hosta, and I think it's going to look great standing alone. And then our beautiful containers here we just got from our local craft store, and we currently have the tops cut off and it's halfway filled with soil. And we also put some drainage holes in the bottom to ensure that our perennials are perfectly drained and happy. So we're gonna get to planting here, and first we're gonna start with our Brilliance autumn fern. And we're just gonna kind of grab the base and shimmy it out of there. And then we're just gonna kind of grab a little bit of soil at the bottom to kind of loosen up the roots a little. And then here is her all complete. And one thing I love about this planter is that it looks good from every angle, and you can quite literally choose which one you love and want to display first. Now we're gonna get started on our second planter. All right, and there is our second planter, all complete. And again, you can pick any side you want to display. All three of these perennials look absolutely amazing against this pumpkin. Okay, and then we have a small bonus planter that we want to try and squeeze our school mouse Hosta into. And we do realize we're being a little ambitious, but we think with a little shimmying, we should be able to stuff it in there. So we're basically going to expose the root system and just pop it in there. Okay, now y'all can't tell me anything because this looks adorable. It'll only last for a few weeks, but for those few weeks, she's a stunner. Okay. How cute. This is our finished product. Our little school mouse Hosta looks amazing. We're obviously gonna clean off the containers for the final product, but stay tuned. And then by the time you're done, if your hands aren't dirty, you didn't do something right. So over here we have our fall harvest theme planter all finished. And I do have the autumn fern displayed very nicely in the front on this side. And then we also have our spooky themed planter and our little bonus mini Hosta planter, which is so cute. This is literally my favorite one. And I'm super excited that these are done because since they are perennials, I will be able to plant them in my personal garden after the season is over, and they don't die at the end of the season, so I won't be mourning that loss this fall. And if you enjoyed planting with us, I would definitely suggest to head over to our socials at Great Garden Plants and check out our blog where we share a ton of inspo and information about shrubs and perennials so that you can be prepared for every season.